Welcome back, Star Gamers. I am your host, Spin Assassin, and this is StarGamer.Space, the sci-fi authority in the known galaxy. And today we are going to revisit Doom. We got Gears of War coming out tomorrow. It's October. Starting to see Halloween in all the stores. Leaves are falling, jack-o'-lanterns are out. And I thought I would just revisit Doom because it is really a fantastic game, and I don't think it has had enough appreciation. I think it's a little crowded right now as far as game releases, and it was smart for Doom to come out when it came out, but it's really kind of a Halloween October game, and just fantastic. And the campaign is amazing. Leaps and bounds better than the multiplayer, which is good, which is okay. I mean, it's your standard first-person shooter. I know Doom invented it and everything, but the campaign is really something else, and it hasn't gotten enough recognition. I've seen a couple of reviews, some angry reviews and stuff, and they said Doom didn't have any story. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, maybe if you're a reviewer, I think there's something wrong with the review system in gaming, where, you know, you can watch a movie in 2 hours and have your review up that night. And they try to do the same thing for games, and it doesn't work. I mean, you can fly through Doom without taking a second to look around, without taking a second to appreciate the story, and look at all the read the codex and everything. There's a lot of interesting information. I mean, it makes it seem more realistic. It's like, what happened to this place? It just went to hell? No, that's not the story. They slowly and surely went to hell. I mean, it's pretty freaking cool. So here's one example from the codex, and it's the Tier 2 Manifest. And let me just read it for you. As a Tier 2 advocate, you have already proven yourself dedicated to the UAC's mission. The Argent Tower is a monument to that dedication. It is the center of our universe. It is our triumphal arch. It is the gate that marks the path to our future. As such, it must be cared for with reverence and devotion, as if it were your own child. It is up to you, Tier 2 advocate, to make sure that our altar to the future functions perfectly at all times. Whether your job is to clean the energy filters, or calculate the plasmatic isotope mix, or just to oil the hinges on the blast doors, approach your work as a professional, as a follower, and as a hero to the cause of science. Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters. And remember, from within it flows the power, and the power must always flow. You have been warned. So that's just an example. And it just shows you what led the UAC to open a door to hell. Their creeping dedication above all things. And, you know, you can kind of see parallels. It makes it believable. There is a story to Doom. This isn't just a Hellgates open on Mars, right? There's a whole backstory leading up to it with Dr. Hayden and the evil bitch Olivia. And it's a work of art. Doom has to be experienced. If they were going to make a movie of Doom, which they have, which is a huge bomb, but you don't make the game Doom for the movie Doom. The movie would have been cool if it was about Dr. Hayden and about creating the whole UAC complex on the moon. That would make a good movie. And it could just end right as the gates to hell open. Right? And then you're into the game. Now that would make a good actual movie. And, you know, I just find it's so relatable to a lot of what you see in the world. If you, you know, have spent time working in corporations and stuff, like the stuff that comes out of HR and, you know, the whole corporate speak and all that. And of course, there's the whole green movement, where you could actually see it, that there are people who would literally sell their souls, you know, for their causes. They're so wrapped up in their beliefs that they can't see what they're doing, that they can't see that some of their ideas are actually evil. Like, you know, don't have kids, don't have pets, don't eat meat, don't drive, don't fly, don't live a life, you know, just for the sake of what? An unproven temperature problem. Like it might get 1 or 2 degrees hotter. Like, doesn't that happen every single day? Like during sunup and sundown? Like, is it really going to be so bad? Besides, it doesn't even look like it's really happening. I mean, there's always been hurricanes. There's always been something weird going on with the weather. That's the weather, folks. They used to sacrifice people to change the weather. Now they just want us to pay the government. I don't know what they're going to do about it. Obviously nothing. But they like to play the whole preacher thing, and it sounds like feels like a church, and that's exactly what they explore in Doom. And it feels real because you know these people. You know these people who are so dedicated and expect other people to lay down their lives for their crazy cause. And that's what happened on Mars in the story of Doom. And I gotta say, I really love it. So, with that, I want you guys to lock in coordinates to stargamer.space. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget, give me a like, give me a dislike, give me an angry comment, give me a happy comment. Whatever kind of comment you want, I want it. And check us out on Facebook. We're also on Twitter. Lock in coordinates to stargamer.space and engage.